Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Southern Angel Stamping. My name is Tammy. Today I want to share something different with you that I've made. I made a pocket letter, and before I share that with you, I just wanted to give you my information here. Here's my host code. So if you'd like to order anything from me, I am a Stampin Up demonstrator, and this is my October host code. So I'll leave that here just for a second so that you can take a snapshot of that. And while you're doing that, I will just ask if you're watching this, if you please remember to give me a thumbs up, maybe share with others, and leave me a comment. I would love it if you do that after you watch this. I love getting comments. I do answer all my comments back. And if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe and click that notification bell. So now, here is my pocket letter that I made. So I hope y'all can see this, and there might be a little bit of a glare from the lights. It's a bad thing about things going in plastic. So let me tell you a little bit about it. I used some different things to make this. The backgrounds here that I used on the little cards. I don't want to take that one out. Let's see, maybe this one will be on. Okay, I can take that one out. Well, of course, that one you can't see very well. Oh, my. Let's see. I can take this one out. The background of the little cards that are in there has been stamped out. I just went mind blank. I didn't have any designer series paper or anything for a fall theme, so I just made it myself with these leaves. And the stamp set I used was this one right here. No, I'm sorry, wrong set. I used the paper pumpkin. I did use that set, I did, but that's not how I made the background. Oh goodness. Okay, this is what I did right here. And I've still got another video to make. I get my head in the game here. Right here, I use these, and then the veins of the leaves. That was from the paper pumpkin. And then the give thanks, was that one from this one? It may be from another one. But I took from this paper pumpkin, I took from another paper pumpkin. Let's see. Yeah, there's another one. That's, I think, from, it says Hello Pumpkin, so that may, yeah, that was from September of 2020 kit. And I don't know, I should have wrote on that one. I liked it when I wrote on them. But yeah, I mixed several different paper pumpkin kits, and this right here, and this, all this that you see done up in gold like that, I embossed that in gold. But that came from the Pretty Pumpkins. I stamped it out. I stamped it and embossed it in gold, and then I also cut it out with the dies, and it's so pretty. Oh, and I colored it with the blends. But that embossed in gold and then colored in with the blends, oh, it just turned out so pretty. It really did. I love it. I don't know if you're seeing it on camera as well as I'm seeing it right here. I know the camera's not picking it up that well. It just turned out beautiful. The back of that just got that on there, because when she takes her tea out, Okay, so then I also use some of these little wooden elements, and these are in good taste elements. So you can see I've really been using those. And Stampin' Up doesn't sell these anymore except for in the clearance. They have them. So they stuck them in their clearance, and that's where they're at now. So at least they may still have them. So you can check and see if they're in there. I love these things. I almost want to get some more because I'm almost running out. But they're wonderful. They're little wooden elements, and the leaves come in 2 different sizes, as you can see. You can now the big ones have like this little veining in them. The small ones don't. But you can paint them, you can stain them, you can ink them, you can use your blends on them. I've done several different things with mine. I left them natural here so they pop from the page because there's so much going up on my page. But I've used them on cards, and I've shown where I've used the blends and everything. So, but yeah, I love them, and I think they're really nice to use for fall. And they didn't even come with a fall set. I think they came with some paper that we actually still have that they still sell, but they're just not selling this anymore. It was a suite, I think, from last year. Let's see what else. I put these little things, embellishments on, but they have different embellishments now from Stampin' Up, so there's all kinds of embellishments. I think even in these colors, just not this style of embellishment. So, because these are just something really old. Actually, no, they won't have them in this color. This is an old in color. So the reason I ended up picking this was because it just seemed like it matched really good with this paper. Even though it's not the exact same color, it was the closest is what I had. All right, right here I have this. I just said what this was earlier in another video. The embroidered ribbon. Yeah, that's all it's called, just embroidered ribbon. It's out on the clearance, so if you're interested in that. And I got that all down here, and I also put it on the back. And I just used this to put it down with. I did use the Stampin' Seal to put that down. And then I used some of this right here, and this is cinnamon cider. This was 2020-2022 in color, and this was in clearance. This is in clearance too, if they still have it in clearance, because I know clearance items go very quick. And then this is just natural twine that I had, and I wrapped it all up and tied it, and I made a tag, and I embossed it in gold. That's from the Pretty Pumpkins, where it says "Gather Together." I think that turned out so pretty. And this is the Mossy Meadow, I think. Yes, Mossy Meadow paper. I made a tag using the tags. What is it called? Hold on. Yeah. Tailor tags. Tailor-made tags. That's what it's called. I think I used this one right here. Not the biggest, but the second to the biggest. and it was this one right here, and I love these tags. They have two different types of tags, and both of them are stitch tags. It's a beautiful set. Oh, I love it. This is called Tailor-Made Tags. So, if you're interested in getting that. So, I love those. Love them, love them, love them. This ribbon right here is pink. Or pink. What am I saying pink for? Don't know my colors, green and orange. Now, I'm going to tell you something funny about that. Both of those are orange. Don't look it, do they? No. I'll show you what really it is. It's this ribbon right here. Look at the difference. This was some paper pumpkin ribbon I had from a couple of years ago. Look, I still have tons of it. I use it all the time in fall. I love it. It's like seam binding. That's what it's like. It's very soft. But yeah, it's just like some seam binding. And it colors up wonderfully. But I just use my blends on it. And I thought, well, let's see. I know I colored it with the pumpkin pie to make it darker. Because I thought that was supposed to be pumpkin pie, what it was, but it just seems lighter than pumpkin pie. So I said, well, I'm going to make it darker. And I like it a lot darker. And then I said, well, I wonder if I could change the color of it. And that's when I brought out the Mossy Meadow. I think it was Mossy Meadow. Yes, it was Mossy Meadow. And I decided to get my Mossy Meadow blend and go over it, and sure enough, it worked. So I love that. I'll have to remember to do that more often. But yeah, I was trying to make a tassel. I haven't made a tassel in probably since I was a kid. I know tassels are real big right now, and I need something a little better than what I had to make a tassel, but they didn't have anything on hand. A lot of my stuff's still packed up, except for Stampin' Up supplies. So, but there's my little tassel thing I made. Best I could do anyway. I wanted something to hang from it with this tag. And that was it. So that's the front. And then on the back is some more things. I didn't like decorate the back little cards too much, except for in a few places, like I put this thankful for friends like you. I think came from, yeah, it came from another paper pumpkin. I pick you every time came from this last paper pumpkin. Your blessing came from this paper pumpkin. Hello Pumpkin came from no, I don't know where that one came from. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Huh. Thought it came from this. Looks like it came from a stamp set. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Here. Yeah, that's right. It came from this paper pumpkin kit of that says Hello Pumpkin. That's what it is. And I did go around these tags, kind of inked them up a little bit around just the edges. This little Enjoy came from, now I think that came from a stamp set, but I don't remember which one. It's not sitting here, so I can't remember where it came from. I really don't remember. I don't have it sitting out. So, I don't remember where that came from. That's odd. Oh, yes I do. It's right here. It came from this paper pumpkin little set. That's right. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, this right here came from Paper Pumpkin. Now these you can take out and use. Well, without destroying them. These I actually colored with my blends. These came from this didn't even come from a fall kit either, but they come clear. It's little vellum pieces. And I got my blends and colored them to where they match this kit. And that way she can use them on a project. Now I've got to try and get them in there without getting them bent again. Oh my goodness. And I have them in there. Okay, let me set them aside and I'll get them back in there after the video. Now this right here, I used clear embossing powder to make it shine like that, and same with around this pumpkin here. I just thought it would give it a little something something. And then for the leaves on there, I did just use my ink dauber and ink that up. Here's some of those wooden, this is just decoration. But she could use it on something if she wanted. Here's some of these wooden pieces that she can take out and actually use. Goodness gracious, it's poking holes, it looks like, in the plastic. Ah! I was going to do that. The leaves are so sharp. It needs to lay down flat. Odd. I can fix that. I don't want holes in the plastic. Then I gave her some of this ribbon, a good bit of it too, and tied both of them up in that twine actually, so that she can have some for her own projects. Just gifted her a little bit of that. Enough to do a project with anyway. Gifted her this tea. This is really yummy tea too, by the way, y'all. And it just matched so nicely. Gifted her some of those little things that I used on the front. That was the rest of them. And, oh, I inked up a whole bunch of the leaves from the Paper Pumpkin and stuck them in there and gave to her. And then these were some other leaves and things from another Paper Pumpkin, and I stuck those in there for her. So that's what the back looks like. So that is how you can use your Paper Pumpkin kits to make a pocket letter. So I know there's a lot of people out there that are not card makers, but they like doing these paper pumpkins, or paper pumpkins, pocket letters, and y'all like to do the pocket letter challenges or swaps, you know, and things like that. So I did want to show people that are into all of that, definitely this pocket letter that I came up with, and how you can use the Paper Pumpkin for things like that, because it's not just for card making. You can use it for other things. Just let your imagination go wild. So I thank y'all so much for watching, and please comment and tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And I guess that's about it. And if you want to order anything from me, remember, there is my host code. If you need any help with anything, just let me know. And you just go to stampinup.com and put my name in, find a demonstrator. All the information will be down in the description box down below. It will tell you step by step on what to do. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching and supporting my channel. And y'all have a very blessed day, and I will see you